Okay everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video on Gran Turismo 7. We're back with a video to show you what next week's daily races are in terms of tracks and possible combinations that will be used. So if you do enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, it all helps me out massively. And yeah, we're pushing for 75k subscribers, so it'd be amazing if we can get there by the end of the year. So you might see for Daily Race A, first up we have St. Louis short track, and it's going to be a standing start. Now in terms of car, we're not too sure. Tyre wear and fuel is 0-0, but in terms of, like I say, car, we're not 100% sure. Now I've just got on screen what I think would make it a better race. If we were in Group B with BOP on, I think it'd actually be quite a fun Daily Race A in the Group B rally cars, but I'm pretty sure it'll end up being in some low-powered road car or something like that. But yeah, we can dream that they'll give us some Group B rally car action in the snow. It would be seriously entertaining. I think it'd actually be probably a reasonably popular Daily Race A. So we're running the track now just to show you what this track is actually like. It's quite a simple layout. You don't really need to brake too much. You've got two braking zones, kind of. Turn one, you're not really going to brake. You're going to actually go really wide and carry the speed through the corner. And then through here, it's pretty aggressive on the throttle. You might need to brake at the hairpin at the end of the straight just to get a bit of rotation. But other than that, it's a very fast-paced track. And I think it would actually be quite entertaining in a rally car. But like I say, probably not going to be in a rally car, but this is my dream. But at least you know the track. It's very hard to predict Daily Race A because it can literally be any type of car. So yeah, for Daily Race A, we know the track, but in terms of car, this is what I would like it to be. If it was Group B rally cars, I would predict probably around 7 or 8 laps, maybe even 6, depending on how long PD want the race to be. But yeah, that's Daily Race A. So moving on to Daily Race B, and we are at Watkins Glen long course, so the full length race course, times 1 fuel, times 1 tyre. It's a rolling start, racing medium tyres. Now my guess for this is Group 4. I think it will be Group 4. However, it would be really nice to be something different like Group 2. I think Group 2 here would actually be really enjoyable on racing medium tyres and would make a brilliant Daily Race B, especially if they put the custom slipstream on. However, I'm going to go with Group 4 as my main guess for the following week's Daily Race B. And it would still be pretty entertaining. Hopefully they use some nice time of day settings as well, rather than the vanilla 1 PM, 2 PM, afternoon start. It would be nice to see Gran Turismo played in these twilight settings. It does look, in my opinion, Gran Turismo 7 looks absolutely stunning in these twilight settings. So you never know, PD might get adventurous and give us a different time of day. But yeah, this is what it's going to be, Group B. In terms of cars, we all know that the Mazda has not been BOP'd recently, so it probably will be very, very strong. But there will be other cars possibly that you can use, like the Ferrari. Some of the corners don't really lend themselves to the Mazda, so it is possible that there will be other cars that will be able to compete around this track versus the Mazda. So for example, the Ferrari. So some of these corners don't really lend themselves to a front-wheel drive car because it'll understeer a bit, but I think the power and the acceleration of that Mazda will probably still give it the edge overall. But it'll be interesting to see how the BOP stands up on this track with Group 4. But yeah, I would put money on it that the Mazda will end up being the car that everyone will go, purely because of the straight line speed and the fact that you cannot overtake that thing. But it should be entertaining. I like this track. I think a lot of people like this track. It's a very popular combination on Gran Turismo in terms of Watkins Glen in either Group 3 or Group 4. Still never done it in Group 2 though, ever. So fingers crossed on this one, chat. I've put Group 4 on here because I think PD are normally quite predictable with things. But I would absolutely love a Group 2 race around here with custom slipstream. I think we'd have possibly one of the best weeks of races. If these races that I've put on here, if we had the Group B rally car for Daily Race 8 and Group 2 here instead of Group 4, and what we've got for Daily Race C, it could be one of the best weeks we've ever had for daily races. But my prediction is this will be Group 4. So moving on to Daily Race C, and we have a very, very nice combination indeed. Now, it has been used before, so variety-wise not the best, but we've got Daily Race C. It's going to be Deep Forest Raceway, racing soft tyres. You have to make a pit stop, and it's times 2 fuel, times 7 tyre wear. Now, tyre wear is quite heavy there, so you are possibly going to be changing tyres, but do remember, last time we did this race with similar tyres, people didn't change tyres because you lost 5 seconds and you ended up losing a lot of positions on the track. So that 5 seconds could mean a lot of battling. And I think, remembering last time, most people just didn't bother changing tyres, and it was purely, even though it's quicker to change tyres, it meant that people weren't doing it because of the positions you lost, and then having to overtake people on worn tyres, and you lost time. Now, I have done a test on this. We've done a little bit of a test lobby checking out the BOP, and I've also heard from some other people with regards to the BOP on some other cars, and the Porsche is looking very good for this combo in terms of how nice it is to drive. I absolutely love the Porsche on this combo. It's brilliant. Also, the Mercedes AMG was pretty strong. The Jaguar was okay, but probably not as strong as the Porsche. And the rumor is that the Suzuki is going to be very, very strong again on Gran Turismo. That I'm not too keen on, because I'm going to be brutally honest with you, the Suzuki has horrible, weird, glitchy downshifting into high gears. So you go first gear into a corner, like slam it into first, then you go up to like fourth gear for the exit. I don't like that when you're missing out gears massively. I find it really, really bizarre that that is still a thing on Gran Turismo. I really hope they can sort that out for the next game, because it seems like it's not going to be fixed on Gran Turismo 7. But yeah, this is this week's Daily Race C, and like I say, if it is this combination, which we think it is going to be in Group 3, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be like probably a required pit. If you're going to change tyres around lap 5 to lap 7, depending on whether you want better tyres at the start, like at the end or not. And yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to this. It could be one of the best daily races we've had in quite a while, especially with the new BOP on there. Lots of stuff has been changed in Group 3, so expect a lot of people trying stuff out and trying new cars and stuff like that. But for me, what we've tested so far, the Porsche is definitely the nicest car that I'll be using for that daily race. But yeah, if you do enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week for the following week's daily races. Have a great one, everyone.